Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say.
Show. Welcome to the Jason Show. Audience Day 3. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Have a seat. Have a seat. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please welcome my sidekick sister from another mister and Montgomery Ward's Employee of the Month, Kendall Mark, everyone.
Good morning. Hi, good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I love your Ron Burgundy suit.
I know. A woman calls, yeah, this is my Ron Burgundy suit.
It's my favorite.
And I used to have a little bobblehead. I switch the bobbleheads every so often, but yeah, I like it. Not everyone loves it. That's fine. But it's different. It's fun. It's the boss likes it because it's kind of the gopher colors, the you know
Duh.
little burgundy. I don't know. Anyway.
I love that suit. It's my favorite suit of yours. I think it's so nice. It fits you perfectly. It's
Thank
great.
you very much. Thank you very much. And day 3 of the studio audience back with us. We're very excited. And it's the first day with the audience that photographer Eric is back and with us. He's been off. And how do I know that? Because when I was back there waiting to come out, I heard him ask if anyone would like some of his walnuts. And because he feeds squirrels continuously, he has an endless supply of walnuts in his pocket.
Yep.
And I thought to myself, oh, he's scaring the audience already. He's scaring the audience already. But anyway, people make fun of me, and they should. I have a very complicated order at Starbucks.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, whatever. Whatever. It is the Venti salted caramel cream cold brew, extra foam, blended on 4, and 1 less shot of pump. Yeah, I know.
Write it down.
I know. So I pulled up to the little drive-thru, and I saw that there was a new drink. A new version of my drink, chocolate though. Ooh. So I got in and I was doing the radio show, and I Googled it, and there was a food critic that said that the new chocolate cold brew was, quote, the best new drink Starbucks has launched in years. Now, so I ordered one this morning. You're looking at my real life order right there. I'm looking at a real cup of coffee. I hated it. I didn't like it. No.
Oh, for real?
No, I didn't like it. No. Thank goodness I ordered mine as well, because I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, thank God.
I knew. I couldn't do the shows without coffee, so I had a backup. I walked in, because, you know, I bring executive producer Jeff coffee every day, and I walked in, yeah. He barely deserves it. But anyway, I'm walking in like a coffee Sherpa. You know, I'm like a little dung beetle. I have like 40 cups of coffee in my hand. And I tried it. Here's the deal. People like it.
Yeah.
It's getting good reviews. My buddy Fallon over there on KDWB said this morning that it's the best drink. You know what? It's too sweet for me. And here's my problem. The foam, the chocolate foam, and people are going to like this, not malted. It's a malted chocolate. I'm not a malted kind of guy. I don't like malts.
Okay, did you do your normal thing though with it? Were you like, can I have less of this and more of this? Or did you just order it straight?
Well, I ordered it. I'm not going to say it. Let's be clear, there's nothing straight about me. But I mean, I ordered it, yeah.
You ordered it fancy?
Yeah, I ordered it fancy. Right now, there's somebody. Where's the remote? Anyway, Turn on a manly show. No, I ordered it. I wanted to see what the real recipe. It's a good question. I ordered it just how the Starbucks gods wanted me to order it. It's too sweet. I don't like overly sweet things, and I'm not a chocolate malt. I don't like malts. If you like, it tastes like a Whopper. Y'all know the malted. That's what it tastes like. The malted balls.
Ugh.
You don't like it either?
I would not like it.
Well, it's in the refrigerator. It's in the Lori Lee's Fisher Memorial refrigerator in our office.
Lori's very much alive.
We can. I'll get you. You can have a drink. Yeah. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. Thanks to movies like Wayne's World and the Austin Powers series, Mike Myers was once the king of the box office. 99, 03, 04. But it seems like many people have forgotten about Mike Myers because listen to this. Did you know that Mike stars in a new comedy series on Netflix called The Pentaveret? He plays a Canadian journalist on a mission to uncover the truth about a secret society. But listen to this. It's such a secret, nobody watched it. The series didn't even manage to crack the top 10 on Netflix in its debut. It was beat out by everything from The Circle, season 4, to the new docuseries about the nuclear incident at 3 Mile Island.
That was good.
It is good. Sanford and Son reruns beat it. Office reruns.
Oh, those guys.
Nobody. I saw it in my carousel, and I looked at the trailer. I don't understand the trailer. I thought, and I like Mike Myers. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, is one of my favorite comedies. I love that movie.
So good.
This looked ridiculous. It looks horrible.
Well, Austin Powers didn't exactly look that good when you saw the previews for it, did it? Or were you like, what is happening here? Oh.
Marigold, it looked really good.
Okay.
Yes, when I saw the trailer, I thought, this is funny.
This is grade A acting.
How can you not laugh at Dr. Evil and Mini-Me, R.I.P.? We lost Mini-Me.
I know.
I met him several times.
You liked him, right?
I loved Vern Troyer. And Vern gave me permission. Wow, I just got wrapped in my ear by a substitute producer, so we'll just go like that, yeah.
Hi, Lori.
How dare she? I was getting ready to tell the audience a very funny Mini-Me story. But you know what? I'm just gonna move on.
Oh!
No, I'm not. Anyway, Vern gave me permission to tell this story, so I'm not. Vern, I met him in 99. He had come here to promote The Spy Who Shagged Me, and I was working at another TV station at the time, and he went out to a party that was devoted to him. And let's just say Vern might have kicked back a few too many cocktails. So he came in, and Vern was so nice. And I've subsequently got to know him at the Starkey Gala. And we laughed about the story. He goes, I don't really remember it, but it's funny. Vern, they put him on the makeup chair, and they weren't watching him, and he had such a little hangover, he went to fall. And I caught him. I caught Mini-Me I caught Mini-Me.
Save his face.
He was so nice. It made me so sad. Vern was so nice. He was such a good guy and did so much for Starkey. Next in the dish, the show that pretty much makes people cry every single week is coming to an end. After last night, there are only 2 episodes of This Is Us left. Listen to this. Also, star Mandy Moore was on Fallon last night and has a warning for fans.
On the emotional scale, 1 being not that emotional, 10 being This Is Us.
Yeah. Jack dying.
Milo's character dying. Yes.
I would say, I will tell you that the penultimate episode, which airs in a week,
yes.
I threw up after I read it. Oh. And maybe that's just because it's really close to the bone for me. This has been my life for the last 6 years. But I still think that you might need a day off from work.
Really?
Yes.
It's one of those gems?
But the finale is a bit more of a hug. I think there's a little bit more levity.
A hug? If you're telling us to take a day off from work, that's not a hug. Look, I've cried at a lot of finales. I love a good finale. I love a good, like MASH, and Seinfeld was horrible. Mary Tyler Moore and 6 Feet Under, and there have been some good ones, but I don't know.
You know what I'll be doing on May 25th?
I know, you have to report back because you don't want to watch this. I know. The final episode airs on another network on May 24th. Next in the dish, Zac Efron is back on the big screen this week in the remake of the Stephen King classic Firestarter. Remember, that was Drew Barrymore. She set things on fire. Well, he was on Kimmel last night and talked about playing a dad.
And you're playing a dad in this movie, which is kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it was. I wasn't really thinking about it all that much, and then it got there, and a lot of people started pointing it out rather quickly.
Yeah, oh, they did, yeah, right. Yeah, because it's probably to you, it's like, yeah, okay, well, of course, yeah, I'm, of the age where I could have a child, and but other people are like, what? That's my Zac. He's not a dad.
It's weird to think of Zac Efron as a dad. Not for you?
He's a zaddy.
He's a zaddy. I've heard that's the new term.
It's the term.
Zaddy.
Very hot daddy.
He's very, he looks he beefed up. Zac used to be, he's like Bluto. It's a very old reference. It's a Popeye reference. It's very old. Nobody knows Popeye. I mean, everybody knows, but thank you. Popeye has nephews. Did you know that? Popeye has nephews.
What?
Peep-Eye, Poop-Eye, Pupe-Eye, and Pip-Eye.
Can we get back to Zac Efron?
I'm not kidding. Popeye has nephews. Pip-Eye, Poop-Eye, Pupe-Eye, and he does. Google it. Firestarter opens on Friday. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back, everyone. He does. Google it. Pip-Eye.
More dishes coming out of the oven. Coming up next, a new show on Broadway is making headlines, and not for the performances. The naked truth just ahead. Then, you love Stephanie Hansen. Well, wait until you meet her husband and daughter, who teamed up to write a book. Their story and the story just ahead. And there's an animal running loose in the Jason Show studio. That and more when we come back.
I want you to follow us on social media on any day, but I really need you to follow us today and go on our Instagram, because something happened in the commercial break that Aaron Schwab, our audience coordinator, is wearing brand new Converses with fanny packs attached to them. And I unzipped the fanny packs, and you'll find out what's in that pack if you go to the Jason Show Instagram page. Right there they are. That's it right there. Okay.
So much to digest.
Yeah. Well, Alfonso Ribeiro will always be known for his Carlton dance, obviously from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Just don't ask him to do it on command if you run into him. He was on Kimmel last night, and that is our late night rewind.
You must want to kill people when they ask you to do that, right?
And I won't say kill, but I don't have a love for it like they do. I typically get asked to do the dance pretty much every day of my life if I go outside.
For real.
Yeah, if I go anywhere, it's like, I just randomly hear people, do the dance!
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm not dancing for you.
Yeah.
I'm a black guy, I'm just not dancing for you. It's not gonna happen.
I don't blame him. That would get that's why Ellen stopped dancing. Mm-hmm. That would get real. I know people mean well, but every day, if you're at JCPenney. Okay, that's enough. There we go. Yeah, that's it. It's not unusual. But wouldn't it would be, oh, is Amber dancing? Okay, let's just get to Amber. One of the reasons I look forward to Wednesdays is my next guest. She's my new best friend. There she is. She's the co-host of TMZ Hip Hop and my BFF. Live from LA, it's Amber Diamond, everyone. Okay, two things. First, oh my goodness, how good do you look? You look amazing today.
Thank you. I definitely want to say the same about you. We're matching. We're matching.
We are. And Amber, did you hear our studio audience is back today?
I love that. I feel the energy from here.
That's right. Well, let's get started. First up, we mentioned Travis Scott's return to the stage a couple days ago after Astroworld. Now he's prepping for an award show performance. What's going on?
I think that's amazing. He's going to perform at the Billboard Awards, and I just love that he's outside. He's not letting whatever happened at Astroworld basically take over him. He's stepping out. He's being back outside, doing his concerts again, and I love it because he's that person. Like, his music is amazing, and, you know, just to see that he's moving past this is amazing.
Absolutely. Next, DJ Khaled gets very excited at an NBA playoff game last night. What did he do?
He rubbed the coach. So, you know, DJ Khaled, well, normally Drake. Everyone knows Drake as being on the sidelines, being like the biggest cheerleader in the NBA. But now DJ Khaled is taking in his steps, and he became the biggest hype man. He's walking on the court. He's rubbing the coach's arms and stuff. At this point, I think all of them need a contract with the NBA.
They do. Seriously. Oh,
yeah.
I love it. Okay, and before we go, Amber, we are working on your plane ticket to bring you to the Minnesota State Fair.
Yes! I'm so excited.
Yeah. Amber, I'm going to take you all around. Have you ever had a cheese curd?
A cheese curd is that like a corn dog with the cheese on the outside?
No, it is
No?
It is like a big hunk of fried cheese.
I love cheese. Might get me a little gassy, but I love cheese.
Don't worry, that happened. But we're outside, Amber. It doesn't matter. No one will ever know.
Okay, good. I'll just be like, here, step to the right a little bit. I'm excited. I love fairs. I love the rides and everything. And I'm just excited to come stay at your house and swim in your jacuzzi.
That's right. We'll have a hot tub. I told the husband we have a hot tub party. We'll have a little private balcony. We'll get some cocktails. We'll get a bartender.
Yeah.
We have it set.
Oh, I'm excited. It's giving Sex in the City, baby.
Give it up for Amber, everybody, from TNT.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, sweetie. You can watch Amber and the rest of the cast every weeknight at 11:30 on Fox 9 and 11:30 on Fox 13 on our affiliate in Seattle. And it also streams on Fox Soul. I haven't said hi to our Seattle friends. Hi, Seattle friends. That's right, yeah. Probably working on heading there soon. I'm going to be stopping by Seattle soon to say hi to the folks.
Am I coming? Oh. Did you hear how quick that was? No.
Let me put in the paperwork. There we go, submitted. Well, fine. Oh, wait, I just heard
Lori.
we're finding money in the budget to send you to. That's right.
Yes.
More dish for you now. Outrage on Broadway. Listen to the story. Outrage on Broadway after a theater goer, a knucklehead, records actor Jesse Williams. Why is this a big deal? Because you're not supposed to record Broadway shows anyway. But Jesse is naked on stage. Lady in the second row is like, woo, do you have video? Yeah. Anyway, and then the knucklehead posted it on the internet. Well, the leak happened this week, recorded during a performance of the Broadway show Take Me Out. Well, Second Stage Theater is now working to get the video and photos removed from the internet. Well, good luck with that one. And is considering legal action. Producers of the play are also adding even more security. Audience members are required to lock up their phones during the performance. So there's just several mysteries. Who was it? How did they get the phone past security? Because I mean, I went to a couple of Broadway shows in January. They pat you down, they take your phone, they take your kid. I mean, it's a heavy security. So I don't know how they got away with this.
Weird. I wonder, like, a shoe.
Or something.
Yeah.
If they put it in something,
shoe?
yeah.
Hey, like, what if Aaron's fanny pack?
Oh, they put it in Aaron's fanny pack. That's how they did it. Aaron, can you please unzip your fanny pack, please? We need to make sure there's
Jesse Williams footage in there.
Are there any illegal what is in that?
Oh gosh.
Show everybody what's in it. Go ahead. It's a walnut, everybody. That's right. And some fruit snacks. No, but look, I had some fun with on the radio. Jesse's, let's be honest. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I didn't look at the video.
He looked twice.
I'm not going to act like I didn't pass it around at dinner last night. But,
a couple
however, ... Hey, I feel bad for Jesse. even though we can giggle a little bit because dude is handling this so well. I read his response. He was so chill. He goes, it's just a body. He goes, who cares? If he doesn't consider it, and I'm thinking to myself,
Just a body.
when you look like that, you can say it's just a body. You know, no. Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're that good looking, I'm just saying.
He was like made out of a Bernini statue.
Again, sometimes the good Lord gives with both hands. Just saying, yeah. Next up, just over a week to go until the return of Mexican pizza at Taco Bell. It's my favorite thing. I love this item so much. I was so bummed when they took it away. Well, to celebrate, some big name music acts are now working on Mexican Pizza the Musical. That's right. This is legit. This is not a joke. Dolly Parton and Doja Cat will both be featured in the original movie from Taco Bell. Basically, it's a satire about people who fought to bring the item back to the menu. The musical will air exclusively on TikTok on May 6th, and the Mexican pizza, by the way, returns on May 19th. What?
Sorry, the
I was one of those people on the radio show. I had a campaign going. I love the Mexican pizza.
Okay, between your excitement for Mexican pizza, Doja Cat, Dolly Parton, and the very generic Taco Bell pizza B-roll that we just went over, I can't even. What are we talking about? A musical about Mexican pizza?
Trust me, I'm going to be there I'm going to be there on the 19th at my favorite Taco Bell on Broadway, where my girl who works there, she has blonde hair, and I pull up and she goes, "What's up, TB boy?" Like that. She gives 0 F's about anything, and every time, "What's up? Here's your order. Bye." She's so chill. She just doesn't care. "What's up, TV boy?" And then I went there a couple days ago, and I pulled up. She goes, "Were you talking about me on the Jason Show?" And I said, "Yeah." "That was me?" And then she went like this. She goes, "That was me." Yeah. She told all of her coworkers. Next up, make way for some celebrity beavers.
No.
Audience. Perverts. No, listen, this is very serious. Hundreds of years after they became extinct in the UK, European beavers are being, and look, please enjoy this generic beaver video. Oh, are these? No, this isn't generic. These are real British beavers. They're being reintroduced to the country. 2 beavers named Justin Beaver and Sigourney Beaver were deployed in London to build dams and combat urban flooding. It's part of a 2-year natural flood management plan. This is brilliant.
It's fabulous.
Now look, we don't do a lot of nature stories here on the Jason Show, and we don't have much to say about these celebrity beavers, but someone else on the Jason Show staff does have a lot to say. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome back to the show, Oliver the Otter.
Celebrity beavers in my home city of London? Gross. Who let those hairy beasts back in London town? I'm bloody knackered. What they don't know is there's been a celebrity otter making the rounds for decades. Now, what was her name again?
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back.
Good morning. I'm B. Otter. Get it? I don't know much about urban flooding like those trashy beavers. Let those beavers build a dam. You know what I give a about? Cheesecake. Let those beavers swim around jolly old England. I prefer the sun on the lanai in Miami. Like my friend Oliver says, I bid you adieu.
The funniest part about that whole thing is photographer Eric on Amazon searching for otter costumes. otter wigs. And he found them.
Bravo.
We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Yes. Welcome back. Okay. This is going to be interesting. If you're looking for your next great read, this could be it. It's a coming-of-age novel combined with a whitewater adventure and story of tragic love. I mean, you know. The Barrens takes place in the barren lands of Canada, inspired by a real-life experience, and it's written by a father-daughter team from Minnesota, and they're actually friends of ours. Please welcome to the show for the first time, authors Kurt and Ellie Johnson. Well, and if people haven't figured it out, Ellie, how are you connected to the Jason Show?
Well, some people might know my mother. She tends to fly under the radar. Her name is Stephanie Hansen.
She's a wallflower.
Yes.
I mean,
she doesn't like to be the center of attention. It makes her uncomfortable.
Never. Kurt, let me ask you.
Sure.
What was Kurt is a writer, so this isn't you writing a book isn't a big surprise because you have done it. What was the catalyst for this project?
Well, the catalyst was my daughter taking a 500-mile canoe trip up in the subarctic Canadian wilderness called the Barrens. And she came home. I thought it was fantastic. I asked her a lot of questions. And then when she went back to school, I called her up and said, I have an idea for a good short story, because she was in an English class. And I said, the story is two girls go into this wilderness. One dies, and the other one has to canoe out with her buddy.
Yeah.
So she said, well, why don't you write it yourself? She wasn't into it. So
I was a little busy, frankly.
So it started off as kind of a short story or a novella turned into a novel, not only because of the adventure story itself, but I had to delve into the backstory of these two women who were in love and had to find out about their sexuality, which was very uncomfortable for me because really not many parents want to talk to their kids about those sort of things.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we heard from your dad's point of view. What's the story from your point of view? You initially said no, as Kurt just said. What was the origin of the no? Were you just too busy, or were you like, no, I don't want to write this with you, Dad?
Well, I mean, at that point, it was more just like this idea of the story, which I really like the idea of the story. I love talking to my dad about it, but at the end of the day, it was my freshman year of college. I was going into my English major. I was just a little bit too busy. I had a lot of things on my own I had to write.
Yeah.
But I said that I think that's a really good idea. Like, you should write it. And I think that led to like this first draft, and realizing the first draft was a cool story, and like, how do you flesh out these characters? How do you dive into their backgrounds, make them feel authentic? And it really bred a lot of hours and hours of conversations, beers, phone calls, some pool, and yeah, just a lot of earnesty, which was hard.
Well, and I was going to ask about that. You know, this obviously isn't autobiographical, but it is based on a trip and was inspired by, I should say, and an essence of your journey. And I hate that word, but that's really, you know, what it is. What did this do? What did the process do for your relationship with your dad?
Well, I mean, it definitely, for better or for worse, you get closer, right? You just, oh yeah, okay.
Settle down, Kurt.
But I mean, you have to be open and honest. And I think that's what's hard is that like a lot of times when you have your parents sit down and like ask you like, so tell me about when you lost your virginity. It's like, oh, that's a trap. I don't, like, you're not, think about how to do this, like, how do you answer this question? But it was more so like about getting past that, almost like looking past the pressure of the relationship and just working on being honest with both yourself, but also maybe like my father less as a father and more as like an interviewer, an author, someone who really wants to try to build a character from the ground up. And these characters, in a lot of ways, feel authentic to my experience, feel real to me, because it's not just the journey that I took. It's, you know, like a lot of my upbringing and what it's like growing up as a gay woman. Yeah, it's challenging.
Now, we heard what your dad's reaction was. What was, you know what I'm going to ask. What was your very demure and quiet mother's reaction when you told her that you were going to do this project with your dad?
It was more that she my co-signature was almost constantly like being there throughout the story, and then realizing at the end of it that it like I had ended up co-authoring this book, and that my story was important to selling it. So it was more like my mom was really supportive of the story itself.
Yeah.
And then to a certain point, we kind of just realized it was something that we had done together, and kind of in order to sell it, publish it, and get through the process, we had to continue to do it together. And my mom's also a big part of helping us like sell and do like social media and media appearances. Like it's nepotistic, but she's a great help to like. She helps.
She is that. Kurt and Ellie are sticking around, and we have a little surprise when we come back. Their book is called The Barons. It's available now. Go support local artists, support them. It's a great read. We'll be right back with more. More after this. The wallflower that is your mother.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
The guys at Yam House, get their music wherever you find music. Love them. I'm back with authors Kurt Johnson and his daughter Ellie. As I mentioned in the previous segment, our foodie queen, our North Star of eating, Stephanie Hansen, is Kurt's wife and Ellie's mom. Stephanie is on our show nearly every week, but today we want to learn about the Stephanie we don't know. That's right. We call this the dark side of Stephanie. No, I'm just joking. I'm kidding. So here's the deal. I'm going to ask Kurt and Ellie a few probing questions about Stephanie, and they're going to answer honestly. And if not, there's a shock system under the couch that will shock them. Here we go. Number one, what junk food does Stephanie always have in the house?
It's more. I was gonna say the answer is more like, what's the junk food she's not allowed to have in the house? She has a problem with popcorn. Serious problem with popcorn. She's not allowed to buy it regularly because she doesn't have self-control. She can't even eat it like 3 pieces at a time. Like, she'll shovel it. I don't think she chews. I think she shoves it down her throat. We had to yell at her at a bar just last weekend because she brought 2 servings of like their free popcorn.
Yes.
She went and self-served it, got 2 of them, and I said, "Oh, is one of those for us?" And she said, "No."
Kurt, you sign on with that?
Yeah. Second is probably chips and salsa.
She likes salt. She likes salt.
Yeah.
Salt.
It goes right with popcorn, but
Yeah.
if you go to a Mexican restaurant, they give you a bag of chips or a basket of chips. She eats them all, and then if they offer another basket, it's trouble.
Oh, God, I'm loving this. Number 2, what food does Stephanie secretly hate? Or with Stephanie, nothing's really a secret, so what does she hate?
She doesn't, I don't think she hates a lot of things. I think that she likes sweets less than maybe she needs to for her job. Like, again, she likes salt, she likes savory things. So I think that like she's kind of forced to be the baker that she doesn't always want to be at times.
Yes.
And then she'll come to us with cakes like, here, it's, this is, I think it's fine. We're eating it anyway. And it's like usually one of the best things you've ever had. But she just, I think like feels so like, I don't know what's good when I bake because I don't
Really
enjoy
like
it
sweets.
in particular, yeah.
I can see that. I mean, she's been, when she bakes things here, She's a little wobbly with the confidence. Yeah. No, meaning she's not quite sure if it's good. I'm like, Stephanie, it's the best cake ever.
And it is. It's usually really good. Like, she's a good baker, but I just, like, it doesn't have the same, it doesn't speak to her in the same way, I don't think.
Obviously, Stephanie does a lot of the cooking. Who usually does the dishes after she cooks? Kurt.
Always, of course.
Always?
Yeah.
Always?
Yeah.
Especially up
literally
north.
always.
Literally?
Always.
Always.
Even when I'm cooking up on the island, I leave her to drink wine with my mother while I go and do the dishes, even if I'm cooking.
Yeah, but okay, you're gonna say but he has this thing. He refuses to package up the leftovers. He'll make either me or my mother do that first, and then he'll do the dishes. He doesn't want to touch the leftover food.
Kurt, I don't blame you. I hate that. Okay, let's do one more. What's her favorite kitchen gadget? Any of them?
The spiralizer. That's easy.
Really?
I think so. Or the
lemon thing. The zester.
The zester, but really that pot, that steam pressure pot.
The Instant Pot. The Instant Pot. She loves the Instant Pot.
Oh, God.
She bought us an Instant Pot.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's great.
Give it up for Kurt and Ellie, everybody, once again. The name of their book is The Barons. It's available wherever books are sold. If you want to meet Kurt and Ellie, they have some events coming up. Head to Stephanie's social media, and she has a list of all of that. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Thank you, guys. Kurt and Ellie, everybody. Welcome back. Wow. It goes without saying, I can't tell you how much I love having the studio audience back with us every day. As I said on day one, when we conceived the show, when we birthed it, if you missed when I said this on Monday, that sounded weird. But anyway, when we thought of the show years ago, we wanted something different. We wanted to have a daily audience, and the company was like, we don't really have an infrastructure, but we made it happen, and because of these folks, our show was way better. So I'm so glad they're back. Plus, I like getting to know them, and I like giving away free stuff. So it's time to give free stuff away to the audience. So, okay, let's figure this out. Who came the farthest? Anybody? Right there. Oh, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. It's fine. And no matter what your answer is, you're winning anyway. So it really doesn't matter. What's your name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl, where did you come from?
Pengilly, which is between Hibbing and Grand Rapids.
That's basically Canada, right? Isn't that basically?
Yeah.
Now, did you fly here?
No, I drove.
Oh, you drove here. Okay.
Yesterday, my daughter, it's my Mother's Day gift. Part of my Mother's Day gift.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I feel the pressure to make sure the show is really good. So here we go. Eric, pull out some walnuts too. I want some walnuts too. So here we go. Let's hold that. Let's see what. Keep your expectations low, because what this is, our creative service department went into their closet and they pulled out crap from canceled Fox shows. So here we go. Let's see what the first thing is. Oh, a positive day only, right there. And that's from a show called Call Me Cat, which is actually still on the air.
And I have a cat.
And you have a cat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Oh, again, you gotta love the Lethal Weapon sweatbands right there. Okay. Oh, look at this. This feels like a bottle of vodka or something. Oh, this is from Fox's hit show that lasted a couple years. It's called Prodigal Son, right there. And I think it's to carry booze in.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I'll give it to my son.
Give it to your son, yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. And then, a collection of nuts from Eric. There we go. Enjoy. Happy Mother's Day, sweetheart. Anybody? That was a lot of walnuts. How much do you have? We'll ask later. Anyway, who else came from far and away? Anybody? Where you came? Come here, Blue. Come here, Blue. I'm calling you Blue because, let me tell you, I love somebody that matches your glasses, look at you. What's your name, sweetie?
Carol.
Carol, where are you from?
Bertram, Minnesota.
Okay, now you got to tell me where is that?
Well, it's about 2 hours.
Okay.
By About 20 miles from Little Falls.
And you drove here today or yesterday or today?
Yes, I had to pick my sister and my friend up.
Hi guys, hi! It's a whole crew. What are you doing after this? Going over to Twin Cities Live, or what are you doing?
Going out to eat.
Are you going out to eat?
Yeah. What do you suggest?
Go to the either Redstone. Listen to me giving restaurant tips. Go to Redstone, or you can go to Pizza Luce across the street. That's really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Across the street. All right.
Across the street. You just walk. I'll come with you.
Oh, come on.
Okay, over. Let's give you some free stuff. Hold that for me. Well, first of all, you get a Love Connection bag. That lasted, yeah. That didn't last very long. Okay, here we go. You get that cat cup too, but this time you get a T-shirt.
I hate that show.
I know, but you'll be wearing this today. It's an Exorcist T-shirt, everybody, right there. Give it to your. Give it to somebody you don't like. Just give it. Give her a hand, everybody. Do we have one more? We have one more. Okay, who came? Well, look, I gotta come to you. I mean, you're injured and you came here anyway. What's your name?
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Where are you from?
Minneapolis.
Oh, okay. You didn't come that far, but I mean, yeah. Are you okay though? What can I do for you? You fine? Okay. Here we go. It's your anniversary? Oh, happy anniversary! How many years?
36.
Holy, 36 years over here. Oh my, what? Okay. Oh, look, Love Connection. So there we go. Let's see what you have here. Oh, no Exorcist for you. You got a filthy rich goblet. There we go.
I thought it was a shot glass.
Say that again.
I thought it was a shot glass.
That's a really big shot. Okay, happy anniversary. Woo! I love it. It's my kind of, that size shot's how you get through 36 years, right? Yeah, there we go. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everyone. She thought it was a shot glass. Welcome back. Well, there's one more audience member we have to acknowledge. She's been here over 100 times over 7 seasons, almost 8 seasons, and because of that, we gave her a piece of the set. That's right. She's taking home one of the bases from the old version of our set. Congratulations. That's right. We're just giving the set away at this point. It's time to meet our first JVIP of the week today. It's Adam Danielson. When asked why he loves our show, Adam says a few reasons. I love seeing someone part of the LGBTQ community on TV. Being represented means a lot to me. He also loves the humor and how everyone in our show family interacts on the show. Adam's going to get a Jason Show mug. He's also entered to win the monthly grand prize. That includes coming to the studio to watch, a $150 accessories gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $200 gift card from Woodhouse Spa. We'll be right back with a surprise goodbye right after this. You haven't been here over 100 times. Don't forget, if you want tickets to our show, it's real easy. Just head to the Jason Show Facebook page, and you'll see the ticket tab. Reserve a spot. In at 9:30, you're out by 11:30. I tell you stories I can't tell you on TV. You get to see what happens during the commercials. And also keep in mind, if you're not getting a confirmation email, we've been experiencing that sometimes it goes into your junk mail file. So check your junk mail if you made a reservation and you haven't received your confirmation. Well, it's time for our surprise goodbye. Roll it, Leo. So you are seeing this story the same time we are. Here we go. Today, the wedding photos you have to see to believe after a Photoshop fail. A couple got married in... Oh, my God. A couple got married in Pennsylvania last month, and their photographer sent the images to a company for photoshopping, and they ended up adding eyes to anyone who had their eyes closed in the pictures. As you can see, the fake eyes aren't very realistic. The bride has a sense of humor, posting the pics online saying, "They gave us all crazy eyes." Oh Are you serious?
Talk about side eye.
Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at her.
I like this one.
That is my favorite, I think. Oh, the poor mom.
Drooping eye.
Wow. I didn't even know that was a technology that you could. I would rather just have the eyes closed. Don't add crazy eyes. Do not add crazy eyes.
Like those ones you can just stick on someone.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. Tomorrow, all about asparagus. Stephanie Hansen is here with the delicious asparagus dish and talks about how to make it last in your fridge. But right now, if you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. Come on, Kendall. Let's go.